Oregon Senator Ron Wyden was recently in Central Oregon for his trademark speaking engagements connecting with residents on pressing issues. Before continuing his statewide tour, Senator Wyden stopped by KTVZ to answer questions in studio with Claire Elmer and Spencer Sachs.
According to the Social Security's Trustees Annual Report, by 2033, the program may only be able to pay 77%. How can we solve this looming problem, and what kind of bipartisan solutions should we be looking for?
I'm the ranking Democrat on the Senate Finance Committee, which has jurisdiction over Social Security. And one of the obvious steps we ought to be taking is ensuring that the billionaires and those at the top actually pay into the program. They buy, borrow, and die and evade taxes. I'm going to change that.
You've pushed back on the Trump administration for downplaying wildfire risks. What do you think Washington still doesn't understand about the scale of wildfire danger in the West?
These yo-yo policies, like when the Trump people came in and at the beginning, they really weren't dealing with these burnable fuels on the forest floor, and folks in Prineville and elsewhere were talking to me about it. You've got to go in there and get those burnable fuels off the forest floor, because we have lightning strikes, we have fires, and all of a sudden you have an inferno on your hands. That's what I want to change.
Massive cuts are being projected to Medicaid after the one big bill passed. How do you balance fighting those cuts while also working towards bipartisan solutions to reduce healthcare costs?
Well, a bipartisan solution, and I and Senator Merkley and others are interested, is dealing with something called upcoding, and it's really an insurance company ripoff. You know, they take a condition that really isn't particularly serious, they blow it up into a big deal so they can get more money out of the taxpayer. We could save billions of dollars by stopping insurance company upcoding.
You and Senator Merkley have celebrated the reauthorization of secure rural schools, but local leaders often call it a Band-Aid. What's your vision for a permanent fix that keeps rural counties from facing a budget crisis every few years?
The way to get off this roller coaster is to create something that I've proposed, in effect an endowment, where you take that money and make sure you gain interest as you go, and the counties have a fund they can count on.
There's a lot of debate about whether tariffs hurt or help American workers. What specific policies do you support to make sure trade rules actually strengthen jobs here at home, especially in manufacturing and rural communities?
These tariffs or taxes, they hit working people. I and Senator Rand Paul, Republican of Kentucky, offered the proposal to get rid of the Trump approach, which we believe is illegal. We lost on a 49-49 vote. And we want to end these Trump policies because they're clobbering small businesses and individuals. Tariffs or taxes, and we ought to recognize that.